Star Trek Discovery. Let's begin. Bam! So, this show. How do I make a review on it? Because this show doesn't only have itself to talk about. It has a lot of drama going in the back of it. So I'm going to split this into one half, the first half of this video. It's going to be me reviewing Season 1, 2, and 3. Giving you just hints and pieces. Then I'll talk about the other stuff. So let's begin. Part 1, Season 1. Bam! So, Season 1. It drew me in. I have to be honest and say, I came to this with a lot of I'm not sure. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of bullshit. It feels like it's gonna be one of those things, and I'm like, I don't want the agendas, you know? Oh, we're doing this because of this certain thing. The drama, basically. So, I watched it with hesitation, and then I found out that it was actually interesting. The characters were interesting, the dynamic, the special effects especially was amazing. Best thing that Star Trek had in years, from the point of view of special effects. And then Season 2 comes up, and I'm still like, oh, I'm halfway in, halfway out. But this amazing character tie-in, I loved it. With Spock and the captain, it was amazing. Season 2 really, like, okay, so you have an idea. You can tie these franchises, although I don't like it. You know, do things by yourself. Don't rely on other franchises. But since they did it in such a clever way, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not mad at it. It's enjoyable. And no homo, Spock looks handsome with that beard. But damn! When he shaved it, whew, oof, man, that was just an eyesore. I mean, seriously, look at this photo of him as Spock. Now look at this. Ugh. I don't know who told you, like, at the end of the scene we need to shave it. You should have been like, I think my version of Spock keeps the beard. I digress. Which brings us to Part 2, which actually I kind of spoiled because I didn't do the whole bam intro thing. Whatever, you know, Part 2 was awesome. Which brings us to Part 3, the last thing in the whole show. I think this is the end of the whole franchise, but I could be wrong. So Part 3, damn. So Part 3, what happens? They save the universe, do this. Couple questionable like choices were made at the very end. Like, why didn't you just do it like this if you had the autopilot on and everything? Whatever. You know, I continued with it because as a viewer, you let go of ridiculous like scenarios just to see yourself entertained. You know, you don't care how they calculated the jump and speed and timing. It's just, you did it. Good job. You know, I'm not one of those people that are like, no, if you calculated the gravity of that moon, who cares? I'm one of those people. But still, there was a lot of stupid things. And I gotta say, it was a mess of a season. You know, it didn't feel like it had a point. Like 1 minute it was all about the burn, the thing that decimated us all and left us asunder. Next time it's the chain, the people that are green, but not really green, but you know, they're multi-dimensional, like, you know, all colors of the rainbow kind of people. You know, they're you know, slave owners, but still, they're very nice people deep down. And where are we? Oh yeah, the burn. Seriously, I don't get it because it was scattered. Sometimes it was like, what are we gonna do with Empress Georgiou, which I loved. You know, that character was gangster. But damn, they did her dirty at this bitch. And the crying, there was a lot of crying and that emotional thing. Like, the first criticisms I had for Season 1 and Season 2 about the main character, Jackie, the black girl that becomes like a captain, which, to be honest, she doesn't really deserve it. Not a lot of good leadership. She just does a lot of things that you were like, if you were in the real army, you would be kicked out so long ago. Because it doesn't justify it when you say, but it worked. No, well, chain of command. Whatever. I'm going off. This should be the short version, not the rant. I'm sorry. Anyhow, let's finish that third season. It was tied up very quickly. It felt like by the end they just ran out of things to talk about and say and discuss. It was just like, okay, this happened. Now what are we gonna do with? Let's say this and this, and that became this. And it's kind of like the same gestures. You know, it's like it was hurried. It wasn't really focused on the whole idea. It didn't really want to give you like that finale that, wow, I need to continue watching. It was more like, yeah, we're done here. We're done, right? Yeah, that meme, you know, like, and Doses disappears. That's how that season felt. It felt like Doses to the viewers. Which we were riding with you. Why did you shoot yourself in the leg so many times and decided to cap out, you know? It was weird. Now, that's basically the short review on season 1, 2, and 3. So, let's get back to the whole rant thing. So,
let's begin this chaotic speech into this camera. Yes, madness dwells here. Madness indeed. See you in a second.
So, the rant. So, there's two types of people that are critiquing this show. You have people like this, and you have people, I'm not gonna say stereotypically, but I'm imagining it like this. Okay? This side is saying it's complete garbage and it should be burnt with acid and fire. And this side says it's the greatest thing that ever existed in the whole Star Trek universe. I represent the people like you and me, here, in the middle. We see the points here. We also kind of see the points here, but we kind of like, wait, is the good outnumbers the bad? If it's not, then we move on. We're very simple people. We don't really need that extra anger. And dude, by the way, this guy needs to calm down. I saw like one of his reviews and I was like, God damn, calm down, son. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. I get it, that's your energy, but it's cartoons and movies and I get it, like, calm it down. Anyhow, so what I say to those things, should you watch this show? Should you continue watching this show and expect to see more of it? No, and yes. If you want to watch it, I would recommend stopping after season 2. Because season 3 really doesn't give you anything. Literally anything. You know, just feels random too much. Season 1, it was interesting. The graphics were amazing. The characters were amazing. The actors, everything. Season 2, fucking amazing. It just stepped it up a couple of notches. And season 3, you know, whatever. So, I would say watch it. It's a fun thing to pass the time. I'm not going to say it's deserving of praise. I'm not saying also that it deserves to be killed. After all, it was entertaining. Some people are like, you can't compare this to this. Okay, we're not trying to. I'm not going to, like Lil Yachty and say, hey, dude, man, you ain't never going to be like Shakespeare. That's two different things, man. I bet you Shakespeare can make that booty shake. Yeah. But that's ridiculous. Exactly. You know, it's like you can't compare these two things. Just leave them separate. Okay, just enjoy what you enjoy and let people enjoy their things. Stop with this. Ugh. So thank you for watching. You stuck around, weirdo. And for those who didn't think this was weird, may God have mercy upon your soul. Anyhow, that's my thoughts. That's my whole rant. And I'm gonna make a fun thing, okay? I know, when you start saying things like, I'm gonna make a fun thing, it's not gonna be a fun fucking thing, you know what I mean? But I will try it. So give me suggestions. Call them hidden gems, you know? Anything you think about, like a movie you thought like, it was amazing, and I'm so angry that nobody talks about it. Put it down in the comment so we can discuss it. We'll make like a top 10 movies people missed out on. Or the people that saw it, but like they should give it like a second watch because it really deserves it. So thanks for watching and exit that way.